All right, guys. Good morning. How's everybody doing today? All right. So, like I said, my wife will be here at the Open. Right, man. I'm just gonna name that guy the kid because he's got to be younger than 20 at least. So I'm just gonna name him the kid because just judging by how he acts in the chat, he's got to be young. But yeah, my wife will be here at the Open this morning. Should be fun. I convinced her to come back. I mean, I don't think the market looks that bad. Swing. I mean, I really don't think it looks that bad. We got AMBA. I mean, in penny stock land, it's super slow. The only one that really looks interesting is AKTX. AKTX. And so in the penny stock sector, it's looking very, very slow. But in the mid and high cap sector, we got Ulta, we got AMBA, we got Dell, BIG, we got JKS, we got Tesla. So we got some options here. But I mean, it's a Friday, and you guys know Fridays, they're typically a little slow. So it is what it is. So what's up, chat? What's up? Hey, what's up, Kenny? Hey, what's up, brother? How you doing, man? Y'all go check out Kenny's channel, man. IBYG Crypto. Go check that man out. That's a childhood friend of mine. Go check him out. Really cool crypto channel. Talks about a lot of interesting stuff in the crypto world. So. But yeah, Kenny, I got my wife trading today, man. My wife's been trading with me some, so I'm on a 2-day losing streak. So I got my green shirt. I'm hoping that'll give me some good luck, and I'll end the day green today. That's what I'm hoping for. Last 2 days have been red. The week prior to that was all green though, and so I can't be greedy. But hopefully my shirt will help me win today. What's up, James? Hey, bro, I saw the new trading setup, James. I saw the new trading setup, man. It looks cool, man. Like I said, the vibe is so important for your trading station. It helps you to stay calm. And so I hope you kill it today, man. Let's do this. Should be fun. Like I said, I'm trying to end the week green. It's been a very break even-ish week. I think I started off at around $500 up. And now I'm at 460, so down a little bit. Yeah, man. Everybody's camping, getting ready for the long weekend, man. Market's closed Monday, guys. Market is closed. And so, yep, market is closed. So remember that. All right, so yeah, I'm waiting for my wife to get back from dropping my kids off. She should be here a little bit earlier this time. So she'll be here before the Open this time, hopefully. But yeah. Yeah, man. Y'all be safe, man. I know I was looking at the Discord for Eric, man. Eric's in Florida. They got the hurricane. Y'all just be safe out there. I bet you Mitch is happy he moved. Because Mitch used to live in Florida, and he moved to Colorado last year, so. But yeah, what I'm specifically watching this morning, and we'll look up the news in just a second, but AMBA looks solid. You can see AMBA here. Let me make sure this is where you guys can actually see it. There we go. All right, so yeah, AMBA, as you can see here, solid gap up from 47.30s all the way to 57 roughly, 57.80s, 57. I did have a good suggestion from somebody in the comments, one of the OGs in the comment section, and he said that I should probably just use one chart right here. And I think he's probably correct with this, where having two charts here, especially with my face cam on the bottom, doesn't really make sense. And I think it makes way more sense to just put one chart here. I think it'll make it easier for you guys to see. And so from now on, I'll probably just include one chart here, and I'll just have 8 charts total, and maybe put some other charts up on some other screens. Does anybody know if it's possible to detach charts on Thinkorswim? Like, I know you can do it on Tefs, but on Thinkorswim specifically. Eric, I'm going to put you in timeout, man. Like I said, bro, you're just kind of negative, man, you know? Like, I think you try to troll, but I think it just comes off as just negative. So I'm going to put you in timeout, man. And if you keep doing it, I'm just going to ban you, brother. So this is the only warning you're going to get, man. No stress either way, as long as you don't act like that, you know, I won't ban you. But if you're negative or hateful, bro, I'm just going to ban you, man. You can detach charts, Alvaro and Adam. How do you do that? I was looking at it this morning on how to detach charts. Top right corner. See, I don't see it. Upper right corner. Share chart, chart describer. If somebody's in our Discord, let me know and just show me how to do it. Because I don't know, because that would be ideal if I could detach this chart and then keep all my other charts open on the other side of my screen. Because I have 3 monitors, and so I'm panning this entire area. And if I'm going to have just one big screen up here, it would be preferable if I could detach the chart. And I can click this here, and it has maximize cell. Settings. Yeah, I don't know. I can't find that. Right, I got that. Right, but so for instance, like check this out. So if I click, this is what y'all are talking about, but where? I don't see detach. All I see is maximize cell. Gadget. Studies. Drawings. So that's what I'm saying. I don't see it anywhere. So I can't find it. Yeah, Mateo, send me a picture in Discord, brother. I appreciate it. Everybody's on it today, man. Everybody's trying to help me. That will be super helpful. But yeah, let's go ahead and look up some news while I'm waiting on that. And we'll figure out this after I look up the news. Right, mine doesn't have detach. I don't know why. Oh, there he goes. Oh, you're talking about the larger one. I see that one. Okay. So you're talking about the one all the way to the right of my screen. You're talking about this one. Detach. There we go. Thank you. That's all I needed. Thank you. That's actually very helpful now. All right, so that's all I really needed now. Now I can really all I'm trying to do here is I got it now. Sorry guys. Let me get this out the way. All right, let me pull this way. There we go. Alright. Detach. So it gives me two of them. Nice. Alright, yeah, that's all I wanted. And then I can just maybe do this right here. Yeah. Boom. There it is. Alright, I got it. Alright, that should work. I think this should work. And then I can just keep these other... How many do I want here? Maybe 6. Yeah, that works actually very, very well. And then I can even maximize. Yeah, that works. Okay, cool. Got it. So yeah, AKTX. If you like penny stacks, we got AKTX moving. It's at the top of the range. Let me see how this looks. Yeah, that works well. All right. So yeah, AKTX. We got AMBA. We got PRTK. So we're gonna look up some news in a second. Whoa, it changes it. Weird. I don't want it to change. Well, I guess I gotta leave this one alone. And then I can just put this up here. Yeah. Alright, that'll work. PRTK. We got CGC gapping up some. We got SINT, BIG, Dell, AMD. We got JKS, SQ. I'm not going to watch SQ and Roku. Those have not been working out well for me. FSLY, VGR. Alright, there we go. Alright, so let me find my watch list here. I appreciate it, Mateo. That actually helped. So it's the very left one is what happened. It's like the very left one. Alright, we got Mitch here. Yeah, I was looking at Ultiman. Yeah, we're going to look up some news right now. And my wife will be here in a minute. Let me get Mitch up here. It's actually really helpful because now it's like I can have two different charts. And like I said, I want to keep kind of one. I want to keep one big chart up here so you guys can see it, because somebody mentioned that in the comment section. I should probably just have one chart right here, and that way you guys can kind of see it clearly. Because if I just have two charts and they're vertical on top of each other, then they're going to be a little bit harder to see. And I think having one larger chart makes a lot of sense. And like I said, somebody in the comment section mentioned that, and I think they were right. All right, so let's look up some news now. Let's look up some news. First one I'm going to look up is AKTX here. AKTX. Big percentage gap up here from 190s to 220s, and it's only a few cents, but it's actually a big percentage gap up. You know, percentage-wise, this is like, I don't know, 20% or so. So let's see if we can figure out what's going on with this one. All right, so the company reported that the FDA granted the orphan drug designation for Nomacopin, their bio drug, I guess. But yeah, it's a FDA granted the orphan drug designation for AKTX. So FDA designation for it, and it's gapping up some. Definitely going to keep an eye on this one for AKTX. The next one I'm looking up is AMBA. AMBA here. And you can see AMBA, really strong gap up from 47.30s to 56.80s. So really big gap up for AMBA. And this one is up after the company reported better than expected results for the second quarter. So better than expected second quarter results for AMBA. Really solid, big percentage gap up for this one as well. So I'll definitely watch this one too. Like I said, we got BIG here. Gapped all the way up to 26.70s, back down to 24.60s now. Closed yesterday at 22. And it is up after the company reported better than expected second quarter earnings and also issued third quarter EPS guidance above the analyst estimates for BIG. Really solid gap up. Going to keep an eye on this one as well. We also have Dell, which is the kind of computer I have. Dell. This one is up. Let me find the news on this one. After they reported better than expected second quarter EPS and sales results. So positive results for the second quarter for Dell here. We also have BIG. Wait, I think I went over BIG, didn't I? Yeah, it was second quarter earnings and third quarter EPS guidance above analyst estimates. Let's see. We also have SEAC that's on the scanners, which is gapping up a little bit. And this one reported a second quarter earnings beat. We also have TRPX on this. That one's not really interesting. MYOV, I think, is gapping up some. And the MYOV is up. No catalyst for this one yet. OPGN and LX. Kind of dull. SY. PIR. Dull. Alright, and then for gap downs, the big gap down is Ulta. My wife's brought me here to this store a few times. It's a retail store, retail makeup store. Gapping down, huge gap down from 330s all the way down to 250s. So just monster gap down. And this is because the company reported worse than expected second quarter EPS and sales results. And they also cut their 2019 EPS guidance. So pretty poor results for Ulta here. And it's definitely showing it in extended hours trading. We also have AOBC, which is gapping down some, and this one's gapping down after they reported worse than expected first quarter EPS and sales results and also issued second quarter EPS and sales guidance below the analyst estimates. And so, yeah, that's what I got so far. We also have, last one I'm going to look at is Marvel here, MRVL, with a big gap down, but it's kind of bounced back since it reached these lows at 22.50. And it is down after they issued third quarter EPS below the analyst estimates. So, overall market itself, let's go ahead and look at the SPY here. The SPY is gapping up some, not a ton of volume, but the SPY is gapping up nicely to 294.30s. And we can go ahead and look up the futures news for this as well. Let's see. Let's use Bloomberg. What's up, Mitch? I can hear you over there. What's up, man? What's up, bro? I convinced my wife to come back, man. I convinced her to come back, man. Alright. Yeah, man. Alright, so for overall market news, I'm using Yahoo Finance here. And it says, quote, alright, as long as it doesn't play this movie. I hate that. Alright, but yeah, it says stock futures were higher across the major indices Friday morning on the last trading day of August. So today is the last trading day of August and ahead of the long Labor Day weekend. The S&P futures are up 16.5 points. Dow futures are up 138 points. NASDAQ futures are up 45 points. And crude oil is up to 55.92 per barrel. 10-year Treasury yield is up 1.56%. Or is up to 1.516%. So a positive day right now. Yeah, not a bad day. We'll see what happens overall. Yeah, nothing like reporting the second quarter when going into the fourth. Yeah. What's up, Rel? Yeah, I gave him a warning, man. I gave him a warning, Adam. We'll see if he listens to it or not. Like I said, judging by how he acts here, I think he's pretty young. He's got to be. If he's not, I feel bad for him. Um, what's up, Relentless? Yeah, what's up, Joe? Yeah, what's up, brother? How you doing, man? All right, so yeah, so like I said, main watches: AMBA, AKTX, BIG, Dell, uh, LX, Tesla. Gonna watch Tesla, so not a bad day so far. My wife should be here soon. Oh wait, my bad, Mitch. All right, there you go. Say something.
No, you're good.
Okay, there you are.
Um, no, not too bad. Watching those same stocks, especially those big ones, AMBA, BIG,
Right,
Tesla.
doesn't look bad.
Um, I'm excited about today, man. The market looks good.
It
Looks good
does.
for a move.
It
I love
does.
when it's kind of the same move, uh, the second day in a row. So it's either gonna be either the same move or we're gonna get kind of a breakdown of
Right.
this long that we've been into.
That's what I'm hoping for. That's not what I'm hoping for, but that's what I think is going to happen. I think we're going to get a pullback today. It might not be a huge pullback, but I think we should have some shorts at the open. Hopefully, my wife can help break the green streak. I'm wearing a green shirt because I've had two losing days in a row. Like I said, this is the first time I've had two losing days in a row for a month and a half. I haven't had two losing days like this in a row in a month and a half. And so, uh, hopefully, my wife mixed with my green trading shirt, we could pull us ahead in green today. That's the goal, you know. Options
Good
now.
morning, trader.
That's Mitch's OG intro.
That's the OG.
Got it.
That's the OG.
All right, I'm gonna go check on my wife, Mitch. So hold it down, bro.
All
I'll be
right, go
back.
ahead. Go handle that.
All right.
Get her ready. Get her here a little earlier. I know. I know. All right. How we doing? How we doing? Yeah, definitely, Adam. I've been thinking about doing some. Maybe you'll see some for the holidays. Just because I want one myself. I want a shirt. Hey, if she started it, might as well work her way out of it, right, JW? All right, guys. Let's go ahead and get ready for some good stocks today. Oh, that AKTX. Thank you, Scott. I like it. I like it. Thank you for bringing up AKTX here. Uh-oh. We got let's see what we got here. Joe Stock Trader putting something up in the beginner trading chat on the Discord. Let's see what we got here. All right. I would have to agree. I can't. I really don't want to put it out there too much like that because it's kind of more a little bit more predicting. But I can't be mad at you for this analysis. It doesn't seem bad, Joe. You're thinking that it's still in a bullish trend, but that you really think that in the long term it's kind of more in a bearish trend. I would agree. I don't think you're off, but I don't think you're off by much, man. I mean, at the end of the day, uh, the way I feel personally is we still got another big run to do before we're gonna get another drop. But let's pay attention to some stocks. Let's try to find some really good stocks to trade today. I don't know about you guys, but I'm excited to make some money back. It's Friday. It's gonna be a long weekend. No trading on Monday. I repeat, no trading on Monday. So let's go ahead and find the best stocks to trade today. All right, so I want to find stocks that are either primed to make a comeback or primed to come down. All right, guys, if you guys want me to check out a stock, go ahead and put it up in the chat. I'll go ahead and take a look. Other than that, running through some stocks right now. DG, Dollar General, one of the top watches for sure. Good extension, good earnings report, but could break the hold here of 155. LCI, where's she at? Let's check her out. Definitely one to watch. I like it. I like it. LCI. Let's check this one out a little bit more here. Boom, boom. Not bad. Not bad level to think of to short off of. Let's go ahead a little bit deeper here. I'm going to pull the weekly and see where the important levels are on the weekly. Okay. Of course, one of the important levels, the support of $8 here. That's going to be key for this stock. But let's see the resistance. Where are we having the resistance at here? Of course, big resistance at $9, and then above that, I would say 937. So I'm gonna be watching for that today. Maybe a pop into 9, and then a pullback. If not, I'll look for the crash down underneath 850s, making its move towards 8. Yeah, if it can crack the 850s, I'll keep an eye on this one.
All right, I'm back. All right, I'm back. All right, guys. What's up, Buzz, Mark, Tar, Joe, JW? You want the Discord info, brother? I got you.
All right.
Yeah, guys, join our public Discord. You know, we're trying to create kind of a free day trading chat, so you want to be a part of it. I'll go ahead and post the Discord link here if anybody wants to join.
Let's do this, traders.
All right.
We got less than 15 minutes. Less than 15 minutes for the bell.
Yep. My wife should be here a little bit early. She's gonna be here in like 5 minutes, so we'll be able to walk her through some strategies before the open. Kind of talk about what she's gonna do, and
There you go.
should be fun. What's up, Buzz?
All right. One of my main watches today, LCI, for sure.
It's got some obvious levels. At 860, 855 level looks interesting for it.
What's up with the RKDA boat?
RKDA, I don't know, man. I haven't even looked at that one lately.
I don't forget about these, man.
It's just so low volume. Unless it starts to spike, I'm not trading it. The liquidity is just so low. It's just, I'm sure the spread's going to be kind of gnarly as well.
All right. We'll be watching for that one to pop up to 828, 830s, then crash towards through the 8. Let's see what happens in that one. Looking like it's one's in the hold. on the long-term chart, hourly chart, I see a kind of 1 run, 2 runs. I'm thinking another third run and then a fail.
Yeah, it should be interesting. But yeah,
Definitely an
guys.
interesting stock also.
Uh,
Mentioning some of the best penny stocks, watch. What else we got for penny stocks? Let's see.
AKTX.
Yeah, I already got that one.
Okay.
Mentioned that one. Um, what's this PRTK? Let me check this one out.
I'm assuming you meant is my wife into trading rel. She kind of is. She's still a little lost and a little apprehensive about trading in general, just because she's kind of scared to lose money. But she's getting a little bit better at it. Like last time she traded on Wednesday, she could tell me kind of the plan that we do for VWAP fades, and so that's a step up. And so she'll be here in like 5 minutes.
Hey, remember that stock that you wanted to kill an option on shorting? It's making its way back, man. WKHS.
Oh yeah, I saw that one on the list today. It just has no volume.
Oh, it would
But
have made you a heck of money on that day.
right, look, there
You
you go.
wanted it on 731,
Right,
so it would have made you a heck
yeah,
of money that day. But
yeah, it
it's
dropped like 40%.
it's an interesting company, that Workhorse.
Yeah,
You know, it's a stock that has it gets tweets from Trump, so you never know where this one could end up. I know this one has a potential to get a deal with the U.S. Postal Service,
hmm.
so that's interesting, and that should be coming up in the next month or two. So we'll see what happens with that one. See if we wake up one day and see it gapping 30 or 40%.
Yeah. So Jason, I'm just now seeing your question. Or not Jason, James. James said, "Yo, what is the P and D buttons next to my share size on TEFs?" So the P button is position, and so like if you're in a position, you can press P, and it's going to show you how many shares you're holding. The
Yep,
D, I don't know what the D is.
is defend.
Oh,
So usually, like let's say if you had like 1,000, it would give you 100 shares, and that's kind of like cut some of the risk off.
oh, interesting.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
I
called
just clicked it.
defending your position.
Hmm, interesting. All right, I'm gonna go check to see. I'm gonna go check to see my where my wife is. So I'll be right back, guys.
All right, let's see the cannabis stocks. Man, these things are at all-time lows here, at least for the 52 week. Some interesting stocks there. Can we come down to 830s in Cron? Or are we going to hold here in the $10, $11 area? Just scanners to get you ready for the open. You can find the stocks that you want to trade. We'll definitely be trading on our live charts in a second. Think Carol's about to join us, guys. So get ready for that. I'm going to be paying attention, guys. LCI. You guys will see me trying to nail that today. And then I'll be looking for bigger stocks. First focus is going to be LCI, EMPH, and AKTX. Those kind of the stocks at first. I like to watch my penny stocks first, and then kind of move more into the bigger stocks.
Yep, that's kind of what we do too. All right, guys, my wife is here. Here, let me. I don't think y'all can see her. Here, let me scoot over. There we go. All right.
I'll
All
wait
right.
here.
Yeah, if you want to just drag that over here so you can use it. All right, guys. So we'll see if my wife can help me break this losing streak. I'm in. My 2-day losing streak. All right. So, what's everybody's main watch today? All right, so you remember the strategy we use?
Yeah.
All right. So basically, let me find an example of it. All right. James said, "Good morning, welcome back."
Hey, how's it going?
All right.
Yeah, definitely my top watch, LCI.
I'm gonna be looking at AMBA. I think AMBA huge gap up. The only issue with AMBA is the range here. The range is so big that it kind of scares me a little bit. I'm a little bit more apprehensive for AMBA. But there's also like BIG. Right, Rel says no pressure for you, but we got to break the green streak. I'm putting it all on you. If I have a losing day, it's your fault. You know what I mean? If we have a winning day, it's my fault. I take credit. You know, that's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. So if we lose, it's you. If we win, you know, it's me.
You. Yeah.
Right.
Okay.
Exactly. That's how we're gonna do it. All right, guys. So let me put my smart glasses on. We got this, guys. We got this. All right, so AMBA. I'm looking at Marvel, too. Oh, yeah, Carol, look, you might be interested in this one. Look, ULTA. Look at Ulta, man. Your company's going down today, man. That thing just lost like 30%.
They'll rebound. Everyone needs makeup, so.
Right, but I
They'll be
think
all right.
they had terrible, what is it, second quarter results? Let's see. Let's read this for Ulta. Sorry, my wife brings me to Ulta, so it's like I got to show her, you know. Ulta. Dying over here, man. Let's see. Ulta is... Yeah, they reported worse than expected second quarter EPS and sales results. So basically they had bad numbers. They also cut their guidance for next year. So they basically said that they don't foresee them doing much better next year. So
They'll be, I mean...
They're dying, man. I'm telling you.
Well, look at, what about Sephora?
I don't think Sephora has a stock. Does Sephora have a stock? I don't think it does. I know Ulta does.
I mean, I just don't see that kind of store. I mean, unless everything goes on the internet, but most people, you know.
No, the real problem is China.
Find their color.
Mitch said the real problem is China.
China,
Yeah.
like my boy Trump would say. That's what's going on here. Yeah. What's really going on is a battle of the trade wars.
Let me see. Yeah, AKTX had some solid news. Let me see. AKTX, it's something with FDA designation, right? It had a orphan drug designation for AKTX, I think. Yeah, so the FDA granted orphan drug designation for Nomacopin. And then somebody else posted it here. I thought the AKTX news was good. It got approved from some research on stem cell transplants. Yeah, it looks strong for AKTX. It's one of those penny stocks that is really kind of moving. Whoa, so it actually pulled back some. Last time I looked at it, it was up at 230s roughly. I think it was at like 228. And now it's back down to 217. Do you think gold go up or down? I don't know yet. Okay, so look, it's past 225 or 925. So let's get ready for the open. All right,
Yeah,
so
interesting one, AMD for sure. Would like to see that one crack 3150s at the open.
you can see my account is roughly at 460s. And so I'm in around 460 in profit. I still got a little bit of a ways to build up, but I still got a cushion. And what kind of share size do y'all think my wife should take this morning? I think it depends on the stock. And so I think that's one of those that it really depends on the stock. So if you have a blurry screen, try refreshing it, MRM. Yeah, if you got a blurry screen, just try refreshing it. All right, guys. But yeah, we got about 3 minutes left. Let's do this. But yeah, I think from now on, I'm gonna just keep this one big screen up. What do you guys think? Do you guys like this one big screen? I'll leave it up to you guys. Like this one big screen or the two small screens? I think the big screen works probably better. That way you can actually see the stock I'm trading and kind of see what the chart's doing. I think I'll probably stick with that. Go all in. 10,000 shares. Look at AKTX, just got a spike up to 225s here. Up to 225s. But yeah, my main watch is AKTX, AMBA. I'm going to watch my typical stocks like the SPY, Dell's moving, JKS, Jinko, not the jeans, Jinko Solar. Does anybody remember the 90s, man? You used to wear those Jinkos, dude. I had a pair. I was looking so cool in those things, man. We got BIG, Big Lots, gapping up. We got AMD, which is, look at AMD drop here. AMD down to 3150, so gonna watch that one too. Ulta, Carol's, baby. Dying over there.
They'll be alright.
You know? You like the big one? Okay, cool. Yeah, I'll stick it with that. But yeah, so AKTX popped up to 220s, down to 217s. AMBA.
Right. 1 minute for the open. Let's do it, guys. Let's get ready.
Yeah, we got this, man. I gotta end this green streak, bro. Scott knows what I'm talking about, man. Jinkos, man. Everybody had a pair of those things, man. I was in 5th grade, you know, and we got to wear jeans on Friday. Everybody thought we were cool with those Jinkos on, man. You know, I remember I had some with like a big alien on them. Everybody was super pumped about them. But yeah, so AMBA, AKTX. What else we get? Let me see.
I had a pair with the stripes on them.
You had the stripe pair. I had one of those too. The horizontal stripes.
No, that they ran up your leg. Like the stripe, it was like a blue-gray stripe, and it like ran up my leg. And then it had the weird little like logo.
Wait, you wore Jinkos?
I had a pair.
What?
Just one pair.
All right, we got 5 seconds, guys. Let's do this. AKTX, AMBA, BIG, Dell, AMD, JKS. Let's do this. There's the bell. All right, baby, you ready? All right, let's watch. So remember, with VWAP fades specifically, we're looking for drops originally at the open. So we're looking for some washouts, some drops.
All right. 12,000 shares, almost 13,000 shares going through there at 896 for LCI at the open.
AKTX spiking up to 230s, right around that pre-market high. So AKTX is spiking up to pretty close to the pre-market high this morning. We also got AMD, which is up to like 3170s. So it got a little bit of a spike. Remember, guys, before we get into some trades, hit that subscribe button. We do trade live every single weekday morning, starting at around 8 o'clock market time. And so hit that subscribe button. We day trade live at the open every weekday. If you click the bell, it's going to notify you when we go live. We got Big here, spiking up BIG, Big Lots, up to 2550. AMD went all the way up to about 3180 and then came right back down. We got AMBA, which is dropping originally at the open, which may be interesting. It's just the range is so big, we got to figure out what kind of share size to take if I do trade that one. SEAC as well, SEAC. Spiking up some in penny stock land, but yeah, AMBA is dropping pretty serious here. And Ulta's testing, or not close to testing, but could test lows. But yeah, there goes AMD drop. AMBA dropping. AKTX is still testing that pre-market high. It's got that big level here at around 230.
BIG looking good for VWAP bounce play. Had a good extension out there open.
Yep, I see that one too.
That one does have resistance at 26.
There goes AKTX. Just did a pre-market high break. Broke up to 240s. AKTX, big move. A lot of volume. 500,000 shares came in. So big move here for AKTX. Nice, AD. Nice work.
All right. One that I'm watching, EMPH.
What's up, Adrian? Good morning. Yeah, my wife's actually going to be trading, though, guys. So she's actually going to be trading. I think she's kind of scared to still, but I'm going to make her trade.
I don't want to be the reason that you're down on
No,
the day.
listen, most of the time I'm walking you through the trade anyway, so you're not going to be the reason. Even if it's a losing trade, it's going to be my fault. So don't have any pressure on you. Just try to soak up as much as you can. AMBA completely big rebound here. Look, it just broke highs. So I'm actually seeing most stuff is bullish right now. Let me see what the SPY overall market is doing. SPY is down, so it's surprising. Big lots just pulled all the way back down and broke lows here.
Yep. Square coming back.
I'm not gonna trade Square or Roku anymore. Those have just not been doing me right. I think they follow the market too close for me, and so I think the market's one of the more volatile, tougher things to trade, and so I think I'm just gonna skip those from now on. Yeah, Alta's dying over there.
I just don't see them,
They're not gonna die. I mean, look. This is like what we call like the alpha makeup stock, right? Ulta. Sorry, my wife's interested in Ulta. This is like the alpha makeup stock, right? And so out of all the other makeup companies, this is like the top dog, right? So like, so even though it dropped 30%, but it was still at $340 a share. That's like a expensive stock.
Yeah.
And so like, even though it dropped like over 30%, it's still the alpha makeup store, And so unless Sephora comes from behind,
I heard LCI over 9 there.
Find out if
and it doesn't look like a bad fade here. It's just about, you want to trade Ulta? I'll let you trade it.
yeah.
All right. But you're only going to buy like 10 shares because the range is like monstrous for this one. All right. So short it. Go ahead. Click short. Where's your risk though? Go ahead. Do it now.
Right now.
All right. So my wife's shorting Ulta. Her baby. I've talked her into shorting her favorite makeup company. All right,
I like it.
So where are you gonna get it? Where are you gonna get out if it goes against you? I suggest like 253s because you can see it's got a lot of confirmation there in pre-market. So go ahead and document that level. Go up to 253. Go up to 253 right there. You see 253?
Your fingers on it. Right here.
Yep. Double click. Here, it doesn't have to be exact. Right there. All right, that's where you're gonna get out if it goes against you. But see, you're up like $5, $6. All right, get ready.
So
Get ready. Buy when you're ready to get out. Now. Yeah. There you go. You made $10. You did it.
There you go.
On Ulta.
On Ulta, you traded your makeup stock. Right. Good job. You did it.
I actually need to go buy Ulta.
Boom, baby.
Right. She did it. Here, you want the headphones? Yeah. Good job.
So if you have a down day, it's not my fault anymore.
Right. You did good.
There you
Right.
go.
You did your piece. You did
Definitely
good.
is.
If I want her to get involved in trading, I just gotta let her trade the makeup stocks, man.
That's all it
about
is,
it.
John.
Huh?
That's all it was.
Right. That's all it is. She did it. She did good too. Probably could have taken a little bit bigger share size, but for the first trade, baby, you did good. Good job.
Thank you, baby.
There, you can look on that one if you want to see the.
Now I could buy more makeup.
Right.
Yeah. It's about right.
Not for $10 though.
Right.
Yeah,
That stuff's expensive.
Yeah, it is.
All right, I'm looking at AMD for a short.
Looking at potential short here in the square. Just trying to see the overall market.
I'm gonna see if this one will pull back down first.
There's square squeezing a little bit. Kind of glad I hesitated there. Was waiting to see confirmation of the resistance there.
Yeah, I'm kind of feeling the same way. I was really thinking about shorting AMD, and I kind of waited a second, and it squeezed up way past where my risk would have been. So.
All right, stock's looking strong. I want to see a rejection here. If not, we'll flip and start looking to see if I can find a good long.
Yeah, I was thinking about a fake out fade for AMD, but not anymore. Like, it's just a little choppy. I also need to extend this to the left a little bit. There we go. A little bit easier to see. I mean, I could still use a pretty tight risk here at like 63, but it's got to break under 56. I'm also looking at AMBA here. If it gets up to 75, I could risk it off at 95, 20 cents.
AMD looks interesting for me.
Right. Yeah, I'm looking for that fake out fade potential on AMD. If it breaks under 56 and then bounces back, I can risk off of that 63 level. And it's a pretty tight range. Yeah, see everybody. Everybody's all telling you good job. Thanks, guys. Yeah, she did good.
Good work.
I appreciate the sub, Wicked. Welcome, brother. Appreciate it, man. Also, X Factor, Valeru. Appreciate it, guys. Welcome to the team.
All right, watching EMPH here.
See, you know that was kind of fun trading Ulta.
Kinda.
You know,
Yeah.
you just gotta memorize patterns, and you know, you're good. All right. AMD squeezing up a little bit too much for me here. Watching the SPY pretty closely. The SPY's breaking lows. And I really don't mind Ulta. I just think it's pretty extended on the downside, so I don't really want to try to short that one too much.
I think it'll probably go back up. Ulta's better than Sephora, so.
Is it? I don't know.
At least the ones around here. You know.
Ulta's the one by
It's by the gym.
Office Max.
No, they moved.
Oh.
They were by that World Market, and then they moved to right by the gym.
Oh. All right, we're getting a lot of squeezes up. So most of what I see right now is some squeezes up. In penny stock land, we got BNGO. It's gapping up a little bit, or it's spiking up some here. But for now, I'm just seeing a lot of squeezes in the upward direction, except for BIG. BIG's kind of coming back down. But
yeah, that's what I'm watching.
Ulta's looking more interesting here as it kind of squeezes up there. Gets up to 94. I could risk off of right around 50 for about a 50-cent risk. Here, you see all the confirmation. So you see all this confirmation here. This is what we look for. You see 1, 2, 3, 4 touches to the exact same spot. So then I could just risk off of that level and then set like a reward target down here. And so my risk is very small. My reward target is big. I do think it might be a little bit oversold, though. I mean, that huge gap down is, I mean, that's a big gap down for Ulta. You know, to go from 350. Oh,
I just missed a beauty. AMBA. I just couldn't figure out my share size that I wanted to take in it.
Yeah, the range for that one's so big.
Oh, but she fails a lot of the times. And look how this gap up is on the daily chart. That's the kind of stock I like to attack.
Yeah.
Just had to figure out the share size and didn't have enough time. Just let it go.
Yeah,
if it comes back up there above VWAP, I'll look at it.
Still early. You know, only 10 minutes into the day, so we still got a lot of time. Let's see, look at the Ulta second fade. BIG. A bit too close to the bottom of the range here for it, I think. SPY breaking lows. We got MU spiking up here, I think, with the other microchip stocks as well. Look at Netflix here. I might trade Netflix. It's just such a big range. It's just about where I want to risk. I guess I could risk it off of this. So my risk is about 50 cents. Ah, I was waiting for this move too. I was trying to short it right here on Netflix. Was about to short Netflix, but it just dropped a little bit too soon. AMBA is getting back up there. What kind of share size? So my risk is about 40 cents for AMBA. It's up there too.
They said AKTX
It's tanking.
is tanking.
Yeah.
Nobody's Japanese.
Yeah. See if we get that move back on Netflix. It's kind of back up there. Every time I get ready to short, look, it's like I get ready to short up here, it drops. I get ready to short on Netflix, it drops. So I never get that entry. Where's my coffee? You want some coffee? No bugs in it this time.
I'm good. Here, put back up.
Alta?
Yeah.
Watching Alta?
Yeah.
Going down. Alright, well, I was thinking about shorting AMBA, but it spiked up a little bit too much. If it gets rejected here, comes back below 63, I'll consider it.
Thinking about shorting here, lols.
Okay, look at big, too. Big drops nicely. AMD might be a VWAP bounce. Just the market's tanking, that's the only issue. I was thinking about Netflix too, just never got it. Gonna look at big. Alta if it pulls back. I didn't even see SBG elbow. Here. Yeah, I mean, not really my style. Low volume. Picked up a little bit more as time went on, but just not my style.
All right, let's see if I get in lows here at 112.90s.
Yeah, I like lows. You got that risk off of 113, basically.
Mm-hmm. Tight risk. Nice move on the way down. Hope I get a bounce here. That's the only thing I can do.
Nobody shops at Macy's. I know I don't. Nothing against them.
EIG
There's
back
some
up
good
there.
Kids stuff at the kids Macy's. Like if you're looking for brand name stuff, but if you're not, you're better off just going to like Old Navy or something.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, do you stop at Macy's or JCPenney? We were talking about it yesterday about how they're probably going to go obsolete. GameStop going out of business.
Do I shop at one or the other? Is that what?
No, I was just saying, do you shop at Macy's or JCPenney, I guess?
There she goes.
No. Shop at Nordstrom.
Yeah, I know. That's what I said yesterday.
When I can, yes.
You're being snooty.
It's snotty, yeah. No. When I have the money to shop at Nordstrom.
Alright. Still waiting. I like lows there. Gonna wait. See if we can find something. I was waiting for AMBA, never got it. The other one was big. Netflix faded beautifully. I just missed it. I was watching Big too, man. I missed it. That one hurts because I was really watching that one closely too.
I called her out.
My wife has the headphones. All right, there we
Oh.
go with AMBA. If we get a bounce back up here, I'll take it for AMBA. Spread needs to get a little bit better though. All right. I'm in AMBA. Big spread though. See if we get that flush down here. A little choppy.
Tried to get an EMPH there. Had an order out at 3120s. Got no fill. Came right to my number. Just didn't fill me. Would have liked that entry right there. We're looking good right now.
All right, I'm in AMBA. It's just so spready. I didn't realize how bad the spread was before.
Yeah, I like that EMPH. Just missed it there by a little bit.
Are you in low still?
No, I never got in it. He never filled me. And same thing happening here in EMPH. Putting orders out there, just not getting filled on the ask.
We got a quick move down to the 20s for AMBA, but it's not holding down there. Gonna bounce. Yep. There we go. There's 30s. See if we can break. It needs to break this 25 level right here. That's what's got to break. Got a big reward target though if it can come down to 45.50. Get a rejection here, hopefully. There we go. It's just so spready. That's my issue with this one. See if we can find anything else. Alta, look at Alta tank, baby. It's going down, man. Oh, this one might fake me out. I'm out. It's too big of a squeeze up. Maybe I got faked out, but I just didn't like AMBA after I got into it. The spread was too big, and
All right. Short
no.
here.
I only got out of
AMBA.
half my shares. Oh man,
Risk
Not
is
what I wanted.
56.
I'm just gonna get out there. That's not what I wanted to do. Oh well. I kept it about break even. Maybe added a little bit more commissions there than I really wanted to, but spread was just too much. Small loss though. We'll see if we can rebound. Yeah, let me see that.
All right. Let's see what happens here. I might get squeezed out. Just got to pay attention here. Hold tight to my risk. lot of shares going through there. 87 guys. Got to be careful here.
Yeah, remember, guys, to hit that subscribe button. We do this live every single weekday morning. And so hit the subscribe button. Regardless of whether we win or lose, we do this live and attack the open every morning. So if you want to join us and be a part of our team, hit that subscribe button. If you click the bell, next to the subscribe button, you're going to get an alert every time we go live. And I appreciate all the subscribes today. We got Wicked Base. We got X Factor. So yeah, hit that subscribe button, guys. Show your support for what we're doing here. We do it all for free.
AMBA squeezing on me.
Oh, you're in AMBA?
Yeah, I got squeezed.
Oh, I was in it too. I got squeezed out too. Yeah, it's just too choppy for me. The wicks were just too much for me.
Yeah, I got a 55-85 entry there and just got squeezed.
Yeah. It's right around where I was into. I'm looking at Netflix, but we're getting a bounce back in the overall market right now. We'll see. Watching Netflix kind of close here. It just depends on what kind of share size I want to take. If I can get in around 50, I could risk off of... It's about a 50-cent risk. Or it's about a 60-cent risk, so... We gotta get up there. They're the 50s. Hey, appreciate the subscribe, Tim. Welcome, brother. Welcome, Tim. Welcome to the team, man. Yeah, so you see the SPY starting to push up. So a lot of times, especially these like larger cap stocks like Netflix or, Microsoft, Apple, a lot of times they're going to follow the overall market. And so when the SPY pushes up like this, a lot of times you're going to get some follow-through moves with other stocks as well.
Yeah, what about this?
Alta's just looking weak. Unless it pulls back to the VWAP, I'm not going to try to trade it much. It's just too low at the bottom. So, I want to wait for a pullback to this purple line here, and then I want to short into it. If it's too far below the VWAP, it's just not interesting because it's just too low.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll get an entry with BIG now, BIG. We can get up to 60. I could probably risk off of 80. Maybe lows too. Just never got it. Was waiting for Lowe's, Netflix, BIG, but BIG and Netflix both dropped too soon. Was looking to short into them. They're just following the market though. You see the market down. It kind of came back some. Unfortunate, just didn't catch it. AOBC, if you like penny stocks, AOBC just pulled a washout long, a red to green move. It's up to 670s for AOBC. We're doing all right. Igor, man, don't post so many messages, bro. You're kind of crowding up the chat, bro. So, don't post so many messages, man. Look at the SPY come all the way back down. I wish I could have shorted into some of these. I don't think I'm going to get a chance to now, though. SPY bouncing back a little bit. Yeah, that's my wife. If I know somebody's asking who she is, that's my wife. She traded us with us a little bit. Just missing my entries, unfortunately. Just gonna be patient, wait for some pullbacks though. We'll see what we get with the market. But there goes BIG. Was waiting for Netflix too. It followed through on the downside. So I wish I could have shorted into these, but kind of missed it.
All right. Looking to maybe short Home Depot here. I can get a bounce.
What's Home Depot's symbol? DOPO?
HD.
Oh, HD.
Too late.
It might be a VWAP fake out fade if it can get back up to 75.
Yeah.
Especially with the market tanking like it is. I might look at Tesla and short into Tesla maybe too. Yeah, you got a risk of Home Depot at 04. You get in at 75. Your risk is about 30 cents. You can risk right here, set a reward target of down here. Your risk is 30 cents. Your reward is 60 cents. Not bad. Especially with the market dropping like it is. I might take a little bit of HD and then just add to it if it goes in my direction. Alright, I'm in with 50 shares of HD. Spread got to me a little bit. I'm going to look to add to it if it moves up a little bit more. Just a small trade, considering how my trading's been the last few days. Also kind of looking at Tesla. We got a little bit of a bounce in the market. Let me see. Yeah, Roku, man. Oh, what do you mean? Confirm what kind of trade? Nice drop for HD. Just never was able to get into it or with my full sizing, but green is green, I guess. SPY just pulled back. So that's not great for me in this one now. Look at the wick. And what we're getting is just this big bounce in the SPY, unfortunately. It was favorable for a little bit, but once the SPY bounced big, much less favorable, unfortunately. Luckily, it's just a small size, but I could add back to it. I just don't want to see. Oof, look at that run on the SPY. I might get out of this one. I don't want to get caught. I'm out. SPY's just starting to rip too much. Look at the SPY here. So the SPY's actually moving up huge here, guys. So it might get rejected at the VWAP, but for now, I'm going to exit my short position just because of how the SPY acted here. Maybe I got faked out, but I'm keeping it pretty small today. We short. We go long too. It just depends on really what the market's doing. The market's been dropping today mostly, so we've been looking at shorts. But if we get a move up, I'll consider some bounces off the VWAP maybe. Keeping it pretty small, less than $50 down on the day. Just going to wait for some A+ setups now. I'm not really seeing too much. It's Friday. Fridays are usually a little bit lower volume. There's a spike up in the SPY here. So just going to wait. Gonna watch the overall market, see what we get. What are chimes? What chimes? Who are you talking about? Oh, I mean, those aren't alerts. That's sometimes Thinkorswim will like give you a message and it'll say something like webinar at such and such time, and that's usually what the chimes that you'll hear on Thinkorswim are. It's not usually alerts. It's most of the time just like Thinkorswim sending out messages to everybody on Thinkorswim. Oh yeah, you're talking about the new sub chimes. Yeah, you're talking about new subscribers is what you're talking about. So like, watch. If you want to help support our channel, click the subscribe button. We day trade live on stream every weekday. And so if you want to watch us day trade live at Trade the Open, we trade the Open every weekday morning for free on YouTube. So if you haven't already, click the subscribe button. If you click the bell next to the subscribe button, it's going to alert you every time we go live. And so hit the subscribe button now, click the bell to turn on notifications, and we definitely appreciate the support. But yeah, that's just people getting notified. I appreciate it, you wish. Thanks, man. All right, Tesla up there, Alta up there. Just waiting now. Don't really see too much I really like. Gonna wait. Try to be patient here.
What's up? What's up, man?
Oh, what's up, bro?
Just watching over here, trying to find the next stock.
Oh,
I'm not finding a plausible trade here, so staying quiet a little bit, looking for a good trade.
looking at Alta. Big bounce.
All right,
Short
looking
it.
at KSS here for a VWAP bounce play.
All right, took half off of Alta. Just a quick scalp here for 20 bucks or so. Just holding a few shares. SPY reversed some here, so that should be beneficial. Gonna go ahead and get out. Quick, like $15, $20 scalp for Alta. So, small trade. I'll take it. SPY completely reversed underneath the VWAP. And so HD maybe came back down some. So yeah, that's the notification. Appreciate the sub, Ja. Welcome, brother. Appreciate it. Appreciate the subscribes today, guys.
All right, started there in HD, looking for it to bounce towards the 80s, and then I can add. I didn't even get filled. All right. Let's see if I get a bounce.
Still looking at Alta. Trying to see if we get the spread to even out. It's about a 30-cent spread now. 50-cent spread or so, 40-cent spread. That's not that bad now. Ah, that hurts. Was thinking about it, but never got the entry for Alta. SPY looking weak too. HD not looking bad again. Right here. What was my? All right. Jumped in HD with a small shear size. It doesn't look bad. Right as soon as I jump in, though, the SPY bounces here, so I got to be ready to get out of this one. SPY testing the top of the range now. Tough few days for me, at least. Tears. No, I'm okay. Like I said, I'm used to winning, so that's the only hardest part. But like, it'll in the long run it evens itself out. You know, I can't. Short-term swings are gonna happen, and so I can't demand that every day is green. That's just not a reasonable expectation. You know, and that's not what trading is. Like trading is all about learning to deal with losses as well. So it's like sometimes you're gonna lose. You can't just expect every day to be green, because what happens if you do that, it's like if you demand every day to be green and you just push, then you'll lose your account quick, because you're just forcing it. You're forcing trades that aren't good. You're just, you know, and so the goal with trading is just to be selective and disciplined enough to like wait for good trades to present themselves. And if they don't, not trading is okay too. You know, like you don't have to trade. And it's sometimes better not to trade. Like yesterday was probably a better day not to trade for me. And so I'm just trying to keep it small on days like today. I still have lots of profit in the account. Like you can see, I got about $400 in profit still in the account for something in profit. So very manageable, you know, few days still. And now it's just about, you know, keeping it small.
You're in trade right now?
Yeah, I'm in Home Depot. 50 shares though, small. Like I said, I'm keeping it pretty small. What did Ulta do?
Kind of looks like it's bouncing around.
Yeah. What I'm seeing a lot really is like spreads. It's like really spready. I'm gonna get out of here on Home Depot. Just a lot of spreads. Like everything's kind of spready and difficult. And I'm gonna look at Tesla here. But everything's kind of spready, and so the spread's big. So it's like you're down enough when you already enter the trade. And then if it doesn't work out for you, you're down more. So it's tough. All right, here's a 50-cent risk for Tesla. Could probably look for 50 shares of it. Risk off of this level here at 20s. Yeah. All right, I'm in Tesla with 50 shares here. Immediate squeeze up. I'm just risking it off of this level here. So you see how that's resistance right here? That's what I'm risking. So my risk isn't bad. We're just going to look for it to come back down here.
I'm not really seeing much. I'm seeing slowdown, so I'm trying to wait for the speed up.
Here, let me see that.
Let's see.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to be selective and disciplined. I'm just trying to trade small because I don't see anything that looks super favorable for us.
Yeah. I would have to agree. Even the trade that I took wasn't the best trade. See what's going on here.
Yeah, this is like the worst downswing I've had in months. 3 green days in a row is pretty, not really unheard of. I mean, it's definitely happened before, but not used to losing this much for sure.
Yeah. I got squeezed out, and then it went underneath the low of the day.
I also think I'm being pretty impatient with a lot of these trades. Like I'm getting out early, and then I'm jumping back in, and then I'm getting out, and then I'm jumping back in. And so I think impatience is wearing on me too.
All right.
What's the chat doing? Do I prefer to short? Definitely. I definitely prefer to short. I'm just more of a short bias trader, I would say, but I don't mind going long. It just depends. I have to see some, there's specific long setups that I look for, and I just haven't been seeing much lately. All right, there's a nice drop in Tesla. If we get the ask to drop down some, I'll take a little bit off here. Man, it dropped down there for a split second. There we go. Let's see if we get that ask to hold. There we go. All right, I took half off of Tesla there, banked a little bit. Gonna let this last little bit work and then try to add some back on a bounce. All right, I got out there for a really nice $35, $25, $30 gain. And so I'm gonna look to add my sizing right back on a bounce to the VWAP here up to the 60s or 70s. So keep it at roughly break even, down 15 bucks today. Trading small because of the volume with Labor Day weekend coming up. It's a little bit slower for sure. But yeah, if anybody wants to use the same platform and broker as Mitch and I, TradeNet currently has a sale where you can get their base package for $350. And that's super cheap because it comes with 14K in buying power with the funded account. It's a great way to help support the channel. You know, Mitch and I stream live every day for free and trade the open live every single weekday for free. And so if you want to help support our channel, you can check out TradeNet. And like I said, you get their base packages on sale for $350 right now. Comes with 14K in buying power with the funded account. It basically operates like a prop firm. And so there is a profit split of 70-30 and there is a max loss of 700. But there's no PDT rule, so you can day trade as much as you want for cheap, and you can actually short stocks. Like I can short Tesla, you can short stocks for 350 bucks, and I think that alone is super favorable for new traders. It also comes with a trading course, demo account, and chat room access, all for $350 right now. And like I said, I think that just makes tons of sense. I'm watching Tesla fall down after I exited, and it really, really hurts. But I can laugh at it now. But yeah. That's one of the ways I can take 50 shares or 25 shares of some of these stocks is because my commission is like $4 for a round trip. And so I can effectively trade with super small sizing and not hurt my account as much as you would think when I do with commissions. And so if you want to check them out, like I said, it's kind of like a prop firm. There is a max loss of 700. And so if you go under 13,300 with the intro package, they close you down. And there is a 70-30 profit split. But again, it's like a prop firm. You get 14,000 in buying power to trade with. So a solid amount of buying power, no PDT rule, a lot of favorable benefits. And I think most new traders lose their account regardless. And so I think this is just a much cheaper option if I'm being honest. And so if you want to check those out, I'll post this link here. You can check them out. It's currently on sale for $350. And so help support the channel if you're interested. There's the link right there in the chat. Yeah, you can go, baby, if you want to. All right, my wife's heading out. My wife actually had a green trade. Out of the 2 green trades I've had today, my wife traded Ulta, the makeup company, and she did it. She had a green trade.
So, it's not my fault.
No, you did good. You did good. Hey, if I end green today, I'm happy with it. I'm happy with it, you know. All right, everybody tell my wife bye. She's leaving. So
right.
Yeah, wait a little bit. There's a little bit of a lag, so wait, and everybody will tell you bye, and you can tell them all bye.
Okay. But yeah, that was kind of cool. I feel like I'm starting to understand it more, you know.
Yeah.
So.
Submit says, can I drop the whole 14K in one trade? You can use all that buying power in one trade, but like I said, there's a $700 max loss, and so if you go over $700 in losses, they're going to automatically exit the position for you, and yeah, your account's going to be done. And so, you know, you got to make a reasonable risk analysis with each trade. Scott said, nicely done. Everybody said bye.
Alright. Bye, y'all. I'm sure I'll see y'all.
Congrats on the Green Day.
So. Yeah. Alright.
Alright. Good job, baby.
Right.
Love you.
Love you. Alright. Thanks, everyone.
I'm watching Netflix drop after I exited the trade, so I finally get my headphones back too. Thank you, baby. You did good. Good job.
Love you.
Love you. Alright. My wife has exited the building.
All right. Got a starter here in HD. Gonna risk off this high 288.95s.
You just leave it up. It doesn't matter. Netflix tanked too. Market must have dropped, I'm guessing, right? No, not really. Oh, kind
for
of.
a second.
Yeah. All right.
All right, getting squeezed.
Hey, she said she
I'm out.
loved. She said she loved me, Tim, and I just said it back. But I love my wife. She's a, she's a good wife. Don't stress it, bro. Kind of tough day today, man. All right, so we got a little bit of a bounce up in the SPY. Been a very tough week. I think Labor Day weekend alone is making it kind of tough with volume. I know some people mentioned it earlier, but I think a lot of people are leaving early for Labor Day weekend to go on vacation and do stuff, and so I think that it's one of those times when the volume's a little bit lower. Very a lot of fake outs. A lot of fake outs. All right. What do I think of John as the killjoy today? How, man? What did I do now? JD. Yeah, JD. If any, I'm watching a lot of these stocks, and if any of them get back up to the VWAP, I'll consider them. Right now, though, the SPY is below, and the SPY is moving down. One that really hurts. Like I scalped Tesla really quick, and made a little bit of my money back, but I'm seeing a lot of these drop, and so So yeah, so I mean, it depends, man. What's up, Ivan? What's up, brother? But yeah, it all depends, man. I'm just waiting. I'm trying to be patient. I'm only down 15 on the day. I'm keeping it pretty small. Yesterday, if you caught the rest of the stream, I ended up kind of fighting back and only ending down $5 in gross profits yesterday. And so I'm just trying to wait for good setups. It's been a very tough, really 3 days in the market. And if I can kind of minimize my losses during times like this, then everything's fine. And I still have a solid amount of profit in my account. Like I still have around 450 of profit, so I've built that up. Somebody asked me how long it took me to build that up. About a month. I was actually down in this account. So I was down in this account, and it took me about 3 weeks of scaling up in size to kind of bring myself back to green in the account and make a little bit of profit. And then I've been kind of in this kind of narrow range between like $400 to like $600 in profit for the last like 3 weeks or so. And I've been trying to fight out of it. I've been having mostly green days, but my scaling and my commission size has just not been enough to really kind of bring it over to the next level. So I have 240K in buying power, but my account itself cost about 9,000. And so Tesla, man, that one hurts. Yeah, I'm just trying to be patient right now. Not seeing too much I really like. SPY breaking lows again here. Just try to be patient. Ulta looked like a good fade, but I missed it. MU, AMD maybe starting to turn back around here. Looking at JD, but it's way back down to the bottom of the range. So yeah, so just kind of waiting here. I know, Ebro. Don't remind me, man. I know, man. I know. I just scalped it. It's been a tough day, and so I've been up. The reason I scalp it is because most of today I've been in positions, and I've been green in a lot of the positions. But then as time goes on and I hold it longer and longer, it reverses and squeezes me out. So when I do that, I have to kind of adjust to more of a scalping style. And yeah, I mean, that's kind of what I'm doing right now is just kind of scalping in and out quick. Not really trying to take monster risks. It's been a really tough 3 days. And so on Rite Aid, on RAD, which is Rite Aid, let me see. Getting a little bit of bounce in the overall market, but so right now I'm watching JD Ulta. Yeah, RAD kind of looks like a bounce, but I don't like RAD as much. I like the risk of like 602. Not an investment professional, not liable for any losses you take. You always got to make your own assessment of the market and trade responsibly. Now, with that said, I don't mind RAD. RAD doesn't look bad with the 602 risk with the reward target of like 630s or so. So your risk is like 13 cents. Your reward target is like 20 cents or so. Maybe, but still not quite 2 to 1, but not bad either. Yeah, I made about $400 on a $9,000. Yeah, right, Steve. That's about right. Which isn't bad. I mean, you could say, oh, well, that's not much, but I mean, I could find the percentage of that. Let's see. Oh. And I mean, like I said, if you watch the channel, you know my goal isn't to make huge gains. My goal is slow and steady. I'm just trying to take it slow, learn as much as I can. I'm not an expert or a guru or anything like that. I'm just letting people watch us trade for free, showing people what we learn along the way. And yeah, I mean, that's all we're really doing. So let me see. Yeah, I mean, it's like 2.25%, which is like 2.5 or 2.25%. Not bad. That's not like a bad gain on the account. I know the gurus promote 100% gains in a week and like all that stuff, but that's not real. That's not reasonable. Yeah, you can do it, but you could also lose 100% in a week too. Yeah, let's do it, guys. Just waiting for something here. Right. I mean, yeah, exactly. I mean, I'm trying to slowly build my account, and really right now I'm focusing on scaling up, and like that's the big thing. And I've kind of taken a step back from scaling up while the market hasn't been super favorable for me, at least. And so, but once I can put a few green days together, I'll start scaling back up. It might take a little bit. Kind of looking at Ulta here.
So, no entry.
Yeah, it might get up there. Let me see. It's so choppy, man. That's the biggest issue. Like the spread. I was in this one earlier, and the float's got to be smaller with this one, just because the spread's pretty gnarly with it. That's the biggest issue is the spread. I got in this one and I was just nervous because it kept chopping up and down with the spread, so it's gonna be tough for me for AMBA. One I'm not looking at anymore is Home Depot, man. That one's dead to me. But yeah, like I said, I mean, you get the gurus that are like, "Do you want to make $1 billion in a week? Buy my course, guys." You know, but we are not those people. we are like, hey, it generally takes years to learn how to do successfully, and even then it's not guaranteed, and so you need to take really small size and just kind of slowly trade, and learn and gain experience. Like, that's the real way to do it. I know the gurus are going to say, oh, they don't know my secret strategy, or, they're just not good traders like us, but most of the time, none of the gurus' gains are actually verified. They don't live stream, they don't show you their statements. They just kind of say they've made all this money, We just try to be the anti-guru here. And so we're not going to fill your head with nonsense and tell you that you can buy a Maserati next week if you buy my course. We just try to be real. Yeah, man. The wife's got me still trading Alta. Yeah, Mitch is here. He's just not talking too much. Probably focusing a little bit, I think.
All right, guys. Started there in HD.
Yeah, I'll put you up. I don't think I've
go for it again.
Your screen's not showing up, bro. It just shows Zoom. You gotta share it, I think.
All right.
Yeah, it's not up. I don't know. Let me see. Switch to shared content. Oh, there we go. All right, I got it up. All right. Yeah, I'll put Mitch up for a minute, guys. Let me see. Yeah, I mean, Ulta is actually, it's not that my wife is trading it. It's just that it's the only one that looks good to me right now.
All right. Well, taking my last trade of the day. It's either going to go well or we'll squeeze out through 229s.
I've traded for 5 years, and I think that is the average time to get profitable. Yeah, it definitely takes years for most people. You're going to have outliers that do it quicker, but for most, it takes years. And that's what I'm saying. Like, people can make fun of me about my gains. They can make fun of me about how much I've made. But in the end, it just shows how naive they are as traders, because that means they're drinking the guru's Kool-Aid. And that, yeah, you can make $1,000 in a week. You can make $2,000 in a week. But when you first get started, you want to take it slow, and you don't want to trade like that. You want to just take it slow, and for most people, it takes years. It takes years to be successful. Starting to look at Ulta here. She's got such a huge range. That's the biggest issue.
Squeezed. Boom. All right, guys. That's going to do it for me. HD squeezing there.
Yeah, I see a bunch of stuff squeezing. Unfortunately. Let me see.
I'm done for the day, for sure.
Yeah, it's been a tough day, man. Slow Friday.
Good thing it's a long weekend.
Yeah, man.
Gonna need it.
Kind of refresh a little bit. Look at A and BA squeeze up. Uh, um, Here, let me look at JD. Got a lot of different questions, sorry, at once. So one of them is, how do I upload my trades to TraderView? You just go to trade, historical data, trades. Then you select your account. You can only go back a week in this, so you go to a week prior, you click filter, export, John last week, and then you go to TraderView, and you go to import trades, and you find that file, and you select import. You go to import trades, choose file, you find that file, John last week, you click upload, you refresh, 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 there we go, and yeah. Got a little bit of a pullback this past month, but it is what it is. I mean, not bad. Still up around 1,100 in gross profits. SPY pulling back. Kind of looking at MU and maybe AMBA for a fake out fade if it'll give it to me. How much time do you study each week, not including live trading? I don't know, a few hours at least. Most of the time, looking at charts, developing strategies, analyzing, trades. All right, well, SPY pulling back, kind of looking at MU. We'll see what we get. If MU can get up to like 59, I'll risk it off of like 66, 67. So for like a 8-cent risk or so, 7-8 cent risk. Don't know if it's going to get back up there. Kind of rejecting a little bit too late here too. SPY pulling back down. Today is one of those days you have to let the trade come to you. Yeah, for sure. It's one of those days where it's like you just got to take it slow. Some gurus claim they are up 1, 2, 300, etc. yearly, but I think the market is very hard to beat over time. Right. I mean, here's the thing, right? Like most of the time, those gurus are trying to sell you something, and it's one of those things where it's like people don't want to look at it for what it really is because it hurts too much, I think, for them to say, yeah, I've been kind of drinking this guy's Kool-Aid for a little bit too long now. And that hurts. It's really hard to be introspective and be like, you know what, like this guy's full of it. You know what I mean? It's really hard to be introspective enough to say, you know what, I've been gullible enough to like believe some of these people. And so what happens is like they just defend it till no matter what. They'll defend it no matter what because it hurts too much, And the truth is, like I said, there's just a lot of fakes in the trading world. A lot of people are trying to sell, $1,000 courses, and I think if you look at it objectively, you kind of know the ones that are doing it, and the ones that are showing you Lamborghinis and preaching financial freedom and all that stuff. Like, half of the people they're renting those Lamborghinis and they're renting those mansions just to film, and then they're selling you courses, and it is what it is. I mean, that's the state of marketing in 2019 as it is. So most of the time you can learn to trade for free, and the most valuable thing to learn with is actually experience, more so over any course that you're going to take. Course can teach you the fundamentals, but most of the time you can find everything available in these courses for free online, And that is what it is. And people don't like me saying that because that hurts their business and that hurts their business model. But it is what it is, man. I mean, that's the truth. We just try to be real out here. The only people I trust are people that live stream every day, or or people that don't sell courses, you know? Like, one of the reasons, like, people can hate on Mir Barak with TradeNet, but the dude streams every day, man. The dude live streams every single day, you know? So it's like he can't fake his trading, you know? He does it. He's real. And, you know, I think there's very few people out there that's actually legit and real like that. I think most people are afraid to live stream because they're afraid of hurting their brand. And so they just run away from live streaming. So is what it is. You know, other people live stream, but they don't actually show you their broker. They just say, I'm in this stock, which is nonsense most of the time. And so it is what it is, you know. All right, looking at MU here. Get a short with 200 shares. Maybe add a little bit more to this one. If it can get up to 59 or so. But ultimately looking for it to come back down to like 45 for a quick scalp. See if we can get that here. But a small trade regardless of any of it. Taking it kind of slow. And also, I mean, if you want to use the same platform, if you want to check out TradeNet, like that's the broker we're using. And I think there's some huge benefits to using them. The packages are educational packages, but most people are approved for the funded account. And that gets you 14,000 in buying power with no PDT rule. You can day trade as much as you want. Comes with a trading course, a demo account to trade with, access to their chat room. But more importantly, I think the funded account is what most people get it for. And like I said, no PDT rule. You can day trade as much as you want. Pretty cheap commissions if you use small sizing. You can actually short a lot of these hard to borrow stocks and short in general, which I think most new traders aren't able to short. And I think it's just one of the ways that you can get started with trading for cheap and really kind of get your feet wet. I think most of the time new traders deposit thousands to a regular kind of conventional broker. And then most of the time, let's be real, they lose all of that. And to be fair, I think most people are going to lose their TradeNet package or their funded account as well. But it's just a much cheaper way to learn. And like I said, I think experience is what most people learn the best from. And so it's also one of the ways we keep the stream free. And so if you want to help support our channel, you know, we do this live every day for free. So if you want that link here, go check them out. Like I said, do your own research. Maybe I'm biased, but I think it just makes sense for new traders. And there's the link if you want to check them out. No, I mean, we push stuff. We just don't sell anything ourselves, but we push stuff. I mean, you know, like I said, we put everything out there for free. You know, like basically, like we don't have any premium content that you have to pay for. It's all free. You know, we live stream for free, and we just try to show people what it's actually like to trade. All right, getting a nice little flush down here for MU. See if we get a larger flush. Taps.
All right, short CSX.
It's 0.006 cents per share, but it equals out to, after fees, it's around 0.0075, roughly. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and take half off here of NMU. Just another quick scalp. I'm not trying to go crazy here. Hey, appreciate it, Tar. Thanks, bro. That's what we try. That's what we try to do, man. Yeah, I think it's Colmex, James. So, like... No, it's pretty cheap. I've said it before, Tim. It's definitely much favorable when you use small size. Like, those commissions are super cheap if you use small size. There is a $1.50 minimum per trade, though, so there is a minimum per trade. But I think that that's one of the bigger benefits of using them, right? You can take really small sizing, take your time, learn how to trade small, gain some market experience, and I think that's where they really shine. The commissions are much less favorable the larger sizing you take, but you could buy 1, 2, 3, 400 shares and just trade small, and that's one of the, like I said, I think that's one of the biggest benefits to using them is that you can trade small as a new trader and just legitimately take the time to learn how to trade.
I agree. That sounds like the better thing to do. You know, you got to build your skills up. At the end of the day, that's what you're trying to work towards. It's not the results at first. It's trying to build the skills so that you can be consistent day in, day out, month in, month out, and then overall for your year.
Right. Yeah, hit the like button if you appreciate it. You know, we just try to be real out here. Hit the subscribe button if you haven't already. You know, regardless of anything, like Mitch and I day trade the Open live every single weekday morning. So it's like we rarely, I think the last time I skipped a day was like years ago. And so you appreciate what we do. You want to watch us day trade live. Even if you want to watch us lose, join us every weekday morning. You know, I think you're going to be disappointed because most of the time I'm green, but you know, hit that subscribe button. You know, come watch us trade again. If you click the bell next to the sub button, it's going to notify you every time we go live. And so turn on notifications, click the bell. You'll get notified when we do go live, which again is every single weekday. And so you want to watch what it's really like for traders who are not actually faking anything and are just showing you guys how it really is. Hit the subscribe button, guys. Right, options are a way to do it too, for sure. Options are definitely a way to do it as well. Alright, so I'm in MU. I'm only in with 100 shares. I've already scaled out a half of my position. I might add it back if it gets back up close to where I was, but for now I'm just going to kind of stick around. You know. Trying to keep it roughly break even here. And we are 50 subscribers away from 13,000, guys. So help us get up to 13,000 subscribers. We're at 12,951. So hit that subscribe button. You know, help us get up to 13,000. If you have not subscribed already today, hit that subscribe button, guys. You know, help us get up to 13,000 this weekend. That's the goal. Help us get up to 13K this weekend. I think we could do it by Monday or by Tuesday. Right now, my net profit is about 460, 450 maybe. Not much. I mean, it's not huge, but like I said, I'm not one of those people that claims to be an expert or a guru or, you know, anything. I don't sell a course. I don't do any of that stuff. I think that Mitch and I know what we're talking about, and I think that I day trade live every day, and you know, you can watch us trade live. I mean, here's my TraderView stats, but this doesn't necessarily take into consideration commission. And right now I'm up about $500 net. So is the video quality always like this? It's probably just on your end. Refresh your stream. Yeah, so like if it's blurry, it's probably not me. It's most likely on your end, brother. On mine, it looks pretty clear. Appreciate it, EK. Also, guys, remember to go check out Trade Ideas. Best scanners in the game by far. Super customizable. Really cool company. They actually allow me to stream these scanners every day. And so go check them out. Super dynamic, customizable scanners. One of the ways I think I can find a lot of these big moving stocks is through Trade Ideas. And so go check them out. In my opinion, they're the best scanners in the game by far. There's a reason all the big time traders use Trade Ideas, and super legit customizable scanners. My favorite thing about them is that you can actually build your own scans around different strategies that you use. And there's a lot of good tutorial videos. I'll have to make one of these days, but like I said, I think they make sense. No, I mean, listen, I started streaming when I was not that great of a trader, and so I'm just now kind of in profits. I've been in this $400 to $600 profit range for about the last few weeks. My issue is that I trade small, guys. Like, my issue is I trade small, and so commissions definitely affect me more than they should. I mean, here's my trader view stats, but again, these don't take into consideration commissions. But I mean, these are my updated trader view stats. But you can see most of my gains are like anywhere between like $30 and $70. So I just trade too small, and that's why I'm kind of in the process of scaling up. I'm trying to scale up a little bit more in size so that commissions don't play a big of a factor as they should, or as they do now. And so it is what it is. Like I said, though, I'm not trying to be an expert or a guru or anything like that. We have classes, but we put them out there for free, and we just teach people what we've learned, the strategies we use, which are super accurate strategies, I will say.
All right. I think that's going to do it for today. I don't know if you're going to take another trade.
I'm in MU right now. I'm just kind of holding this one.
All right.
I might short with another 100 shares right now, so I just jumped in with another 100 shares, just holding 200. I appreciate the sub, Mio. Welcome to the team, Mio. Appreciate the subscribe. Remember, guys, to hit that subscribe button.
Go ahead and get on out of here, guys. You guys have a great day. Keep working on them skills, and look out for videos that we'll put out on the weekend. And look forward to seeing you guys back on Tuesday.
Yeah, later, brother. Have a good day, man.
All right.
Later, bro. All right, so yeah, I mean, I'm basically break even on the day. It's been kind of a dull, slow day for me, and so I'm in with 200 shares now. We'll see what we can get with this last little 200 shares. See if we get that breakdown. Really, the goal here is like a breakdown under 45.40. If we get that breakdown, I'll be happy with it. But just trading small, like I said, guys, not trying to risk anything too crazy. The market hasn't been super favorable for me today. Lower volume. And so, I'm just going to try to, all right, I'm going to go ahead and take another half off there. So you can see I'm adding it around the top of the range and then exiting at the bottom. There's 43s. See if we get that breakdown to the lows here. It's now at the bottom of the range. Might get a bounce right here. We'll see. Yeah, and if you want to see the strategies we do use, go check out our website. We got a lot of good free content on our website. We got strategy breakdown. We got broker reviews. We got a lot of different stuff. And so go check out our website. All of it's completely free. Like I said, I think we have a merchandise section, but that's the only thing. Gotta wait to see if we get the breakdown here under the 45.40 level. Because then if we get this breakdown, I mean, we could get down to like 45.12 or so. That's what I'm waiting for here. Try to be patient. You can see the very obvious range that's formed right here. Oh, and then, yeah, if you guys do want to join my team, for the competition. So the competition starts next month. It's completely free to enter and apply to, guys. So I don't think it's going to hurt you. At the very least, you're going to get a free demo account to trade with for a few days. And if you actually place in the competition, you win free packages. And so the first place spot on my team alone wins a student package. And then the top 2 and 3 spots win intro packages. But again, it's completely free to apply to and enter. The competition starts next month, and then the top 20 places alone in the competition win packages as well. And so again, I don't think you really have much to lose. It's completely free to try to win, and join my team. I'm really trying to win this thing. It should be fun. It's called the World Series of Day Trading. It should be super fun. If you want a breakdown of the competition, I'll post that anywhere between 350 and 500. So if you want to join my team, there's the link. Let's do this. I'm looking to win this thing. It'll be a good thing for me because I can actually work on scaling up in this competition. And so you can see most of the time I'm profitable. Like up until Wednesday, every day was green, and I streamed it all live. And so I can't fake that if I wanted to, guys. And so join my team. There's the link to join my team. If you want a breakdown of what the competition entails, I'll post this link here as well. There's the link if you want to break down. Alright, well, I'm trying to give MU a chance here. I'm also looking at AMBA here. The only issue is the spread with ABMA, but I don't mind the fake out fade pattern there. Hey, nice cargo. Nice work, brother. Congrats, man. Good job, bro. Alright, well, I'm going to keep this about break even on the day. Basically a break-even day so far, which is fine, to be expected to a certain extent. The way the volume was today in the market, it just wasn't super favorable either way. We're just going to look to see if this $0.5 can hold its resistance. If it really breaks above that, I'm just going to jump out. I'm going to give it some time, though. So what's up, guys? How did everybody else do today? SPY was breaking lows for a minute, but alright, well, it's been an interesting day, guys. This is my trading today. Had more green trades than red. But, oh, man. Wins are a little bit smaller than the losses, though, so that's what kind of affected me. Still roughly break even. We're going to try to give this a shot, but SPY's testing low, so we'll see if that helps me. If it breaks. I mostly trade mid-cap stocks, probably. My sweet spot is kind of in between, like, $15 and like $50. Like $15 and $50 is roughly my sweet spot. But I'll trade stocks. I'll trade anything, to be honest. I'll trade stocks from $5 up to hundreds. I traded Tesla today as well. So I traded Tesla. You can see, like, look, these are the stocks I've traded today. AMBA, which is a $55 stock. HD, which is a $230 stock. MU, which is a $45 stock, Tesla, $230, Ulta. So I've traded more expensive stocks today, I guess. But I'll also trade small caps, like I traded LCI the other day. I traded RKDA, PDD. So I trade some of the parabolic movers too. It's just a little bit of mix of everything. I don't know, man. I mean, it's just it's a mental game, man. It's a mental game, and I'm not necessarily scared to scale up. I just it's a process, you know. Like last week, I used like 450 shares and I sold too soon, so it's just a process. I mean, it's really easy to ask, hey, why don't you scale up? But I mean, when you're doing it live every day and trading, it's a little bit tougher, you know. Yeah, I mean that's kind of what I do now to a certain extent, Adrian. Nice, Adrian. Nice work, brother. Oh wait, we're getting squeezed up. I haven't even been paying attention. Gonna keep it roughly break even now, guys. All right, I'm out. Kept it pretty break even here. Maybe got faked out, but completely break even day. I'm assuming the SPY is probably squeezing up right now, a little bit. But it is what it is. I mean, I'm happy. I think the market's been very tough the last 3 days, at least for me. And so yesterday I ended down $5. Today I ended break even, and then the day before that I took like a $70 loss, and then the few days before that I took like a $70-$80 gain. And so roughly break even week, not bad, definitely acceptable. I'm actually down after commissions this week, but it is what it is. I'm I can't be greedy and expect every week to be good. Prior to the last few weeks I made like a huge run. I was down like 400 in my account. I was down like 400 in my account, and I pulled it back all the way up to being in the profit about 500. So I made about $1,000 net, in the last few months. And so I'm happy with how my trading's been for sure. It's just slow process, guys. Like I said, I'm not an expert or a guru, not claiming to be an expert or a guru. And so it is what it is. I'm happy with break even for sure. Not bad. I'm happy. My wife traded with me today, and so I can't be upset. My wife traded, so it was fun. But appreciate the sub, Wise. Thanks, man. Appreciate it, bro. But yeah, that's it for today, guys. So hit that subscribe button. Like I said, I'd really love to get over 13,000. I really love to get over 13,000 in subscribers soon. We're at let me see what we're at now. We're at roughly 12,950. So I would love to. We're at 12,954. So we got about 45, 46 subscribers left. We should be able to hit that this weekend. Yeah, man, I'm excited. So yeah, appreciate the love, guys. Appreciate the love. Hit the subscribe button if you haven't already. I'm break even day. And yeah, the best advice I can kind of give everybody on YouTube is every day doesn't have to be green. I know a lot of traders follow gurus who are showing you, $1,000 gains, $2,000 gains, but there's no way to actually verify that they're doing that unless they're live streaming, which I respect Mir Barak because he actually live streams. Unless they're live streaming, it's very hard to actually confirm they made those gains. And what happens a lot of the time is that the traders will have 4 or 5 losses. Say a trader trades 4 times on any particular day, right? They can lose 3 times and then have 1 winning trade and then record that 1 winning trade and upload it to YouTube. Like, look how much money I made today. Look how great of a trader I am. But again, there's no way to really verify that unless they're live streaming or showing you their statement. And a lot of times they're just doing that so they can sell you a course. And so just be real about everybody. Don't drink the Kool-Aid of the gurus. Be real. That's what we try to do here. And like I said, we're trying to tell people like we're not experts, gurus. We just live stream every single day. So it's like we can't fake our gains if we wanted to. When you see me go on a win streak like I did from last Wednesday to this Wednesday, where every day I end green, I do that all live. I stream it all live. And so I'm happy. Maybe got faked out here on MU. But break even day. Can't be mad. Oh, no, no, for sure. I understand, Swiss. No stress, brother. No stress, man. But yeah, like I said, just remember, guys, slow and steady wins in trading, right? If you're a brand new trader, there is 0 reason for you to take 1,000 shares. There's no reason. If you're a brand new trader, you want to take 10 shares, 50 shares, 100 shares maybe, depending on the range and the price of the stock. But take it slow. No need to go crazy in trading. No need to go crazy. It's one of those things that generally takes years to learn how to do it successfully. But if you can, that'll be a skill you'll have for the rest of your life. But if you move too fast, if you drink the guru's Kool-Aid and you try to take 1,000 shares, 10,000 shares, whatever it is, you're not going to get the experience you need. You're going to lose your account in a week. and you're going to be done trying to copy the gurus. And that's not what you want to do. So remember, slow and steady wins. Take it slow. Have a process, have a system in trading, and you'll do all right. But yeah, and like I said, one thing I'm super proud of about my channel is that I have gone from like a relatively new trader to somebody that's actually profitable, and I did it all live. I streamed it all live. And so, people can say whatever they want. I streamed myself, my process of becoming a profitable, consistent trader. I streamed it all. I streamed it all live. And so you can watch me go from kind of a crappy trader to like a solid trader that has a system. And now I'm at the point where I'm focusing on scaling up. I've shown consistent profits. And now I just need to scale up a little bit now. That's my next step. And you can see like this is my chart from the last few months. Streamed all of this live. And so in gross profits, I'm up roughly $3,000. And you can see like details, accuracy rates, not that high. It's like 56%, but my profit factor is almost 2 to 1. And so my risk reward is almost 2 to 1. Average hold time for a winning trade is about an hour. Average hold time for a losing trade is about 19 minutes. And so 20% is my losing time. I'm only holding for 20% of what I'm holding my winning trades for. So very reasonable chart here. And, like I said, biggest thing now, you can see I'm pretty accurate. Daily accuracy is like 85%. On days where I'm ending green versus red, I'm ending green 85% of the time. The big thing here is that I just need to scale up so commissions don't come into play as much. But again, it's a process. I'm not trying to rush things. This is going to be something I do hopefully for the rest of my life, and I'm just at the level now where I can do it successful, profitable, consistently profitable and successful. Sorry. So that's where I'm at right now as a trader. If you want to watch the process and the journey of me doing this live, hit the subscribe button. We do this live every single day. And so hit that subscribe button if you appreciate what we're doing here and you want to watch it and see how where the journey takes me as a trader. Hit that subscribe button. Again, you want to join my team for the competition and be a part of the beginner trading family. I'll post that link here as well. And if you want to use the same platform that Mitch and I do, I'll post that link here too. And so if you want to sign up for my competition, here's the link. If you want to use the same platform as us, I'll post that link here as well. And you want to use the same scanners as us, check out Trade Ideas, best scanners in the game, in my opinion. Super customizable. Yeah, if you want to use our broker. Right now, there is the $350 sale where you can get the intro package for $350, and I think the risk reward just makes sense. I think that your max loss is $700 with the intro package, and so you're getting twice as much than you're actually paying for it. And so again, I think for that reason alone, risk reward makes sense. And considering if you use small size, the commissions are cheap as well. I think it just makes sense for traders. There's the link. There's the link if you want to use my platform. Go check out Trade Ideas. Like I said, super customizable dynamic scanners. I'll post this link here as well. And yeah, everybody have a good long weekend. Remember, guys, the market is closed. The market is closed on I can hear now, man. Wow. Yeah, the market is closed on Monday for Labor Day. So Labor Day weekend is a long weekend. I'm not going to be streaming on Monday. I should have a few cool videos that I put out. If you got any topics you want me to do videos about, leave a comment on this stream and I'll consider it for sure. But yeah, guys, good luck. We'll see you all Tuesday. So yeah, good luck, guys. I'll see you all a little bit later.